I mean, let's see if we in the tutorial. Yeah, this is a tutorial. Nice. So I'm not sure what the issue was, but this should be, yeah, it's tutorial. Okay, let's try to get the 3 seconds plus in the tutorial by optimizing how fast you want. Guess there's like ways to speed up the character by swiping right after you land to aid acceleration. I'm not sure if this is true. I wanted to do side-by-side run because the game actually supports using ghosts for the built-in like speedrun feature, but it uses Origin and Facebook as a leaderboard, and those no longer work. So basically the game is made for going fast, it's jump and run, I guess, but you can't do it in practice. Okay. And if we mess up big time, we'll still continue to run just to see if we can get a little more statistics. But I dislike how the counter takes incomplete runs on it. Definitely haven't run this. Maybe I have run this 13 times, but today this is only my second time, and we made 3 seconds. That's about what I expected. So it is hand time, but it should be good enough. I mean, it's not milliseconds yet to do like a screen recording, which will be a big issue if it gets competitive, but I don't think it will. Just trying to remember where I made mistakes in the previous run. For example, there I could have jumped and get on the crane directly, and it's probably 2 seconds, and I take the swing of the first one. It's definitely not the best idea too. Might be merit to get off or get on the ropes late, or not have achievements in the game. Can't tell. Could have rolled there. Could have rolled here. Maybe could have taken the second wall run a little more. I'm making the notes to myself, but I really want other people to play against me, so I got like a reason to do the same mistake as the previous run, which is, I guess, the whole idea of doing this twice. We got really lucky in the final fight. I think it's difficult to optimize it more. Yeah, this is not worth it. I think just doing the like walk over and do slides is so much better, because you can, while you're all the way down, you can take a jump. See, you roll and jump, and you're much faster than going on balance mode. There might be so much time saved by having a perfect run, which is definitely a top 30. I mean, or even spamming next. We lost time against the previous run there, but we still not last. Nothing's possible. Spamming inputs to get perfect framing. I would laugh if this gets like, even if it's like only an emulation, but it should work so easily. If you just have 4 inputs on the computer or controller, and it, like, the game runs more than like 30 frames, or like 25 at times, and you could easily stream this. It would make a good speedrunning game, at least because the series is, has a community. But this version seems to be very crude. There's more people running like the browser game than the iOS version, or I guess it's also Windows Phone, but there's a reason to this. It's unavailable. I've seen people run more niche things than Mirror's Edge. That's definitely odd. Okay. Section no, it's not the mess up section. Could have taken a double swing. Yes, we could have skipped the first swing there. See, where I queued the roll, but I queued it too late, and then the game optimized it into a slide. And from a slide you have to get up again, while by from a roll you can just wait, and it'll automatically stand back up. And that's stupid. I hit the wall and therefore lost all my momentum. But yeah, we made time by not making a mistake and taking the high ground, I think. I'm chasing the world records with 5 seconds. And this is the level where I might be able to go for a high speed. At least I remember my mistakes, because I did them just half an hour ago. Oh, that's not a better way to do it. Should have done the takeout. But I think the game intends for you to jump on him, or I guess miss him, and come from the right. So when you wall run and then jump, you go back to the left. So we go down and we slide left. I've done enough times to do it professionally. Taking the high ground, but I think that's fair levels. The more you play, the more you remember the levels, but I still not perfect. I couldn't tell you if it goes up or down next, but I think it just goes straight and then you jump down, or you do like an elevator skip. Yeah, we do an elevator skip, and then we skip another one without a carriage, and then we go down like diagonally. No, we don't. So we're just dropping here. And this section we had it like 10 minutes ago. So you're not even falling straight if you reverse your direction, which makes sense because you can't just arbitrarily change direction mid-air. Getting all the achievement might slow down the game because it's like run a really old process on the device. But as long as the connection is stable enough and I'm not dropping too many frames, I'll continue. Dodging the, I guess, bullet time? High speed? Slow motion. Yeah, slow motion. Takedown slow motion. Defeat 10 enemies in 60 seconds. Okay. Interesting. This seemed very optimal. Yeah, we only saved 4 seconds, but we're much in the green. I don't know why it turned yellow now. Okay, let's think about this. We go up twice and then we run right. Okay, that's the whole idea. Up twice. Then we go right. I don't know. We did 2 wall run, but I think that's a little faster. We just have to, like, don't do the takeout. Nah, it's the high ground. That's bad. I think I queued the input, but the timing was bad. So there's like a small time window where you can mess up to queue double inputs. Or I guess you can queue, but can't just execute them. I think there's like 5 different ways to climb up a ledge, and the better your timing is, the faster it is, and you don't lose time and decelerate. So there we just grab the ledge, same here, but if we were faster we would make a perfect jump and just continue running. Definitely room to improve. Oh, that's bad. We just made a jump. We can't be faster than her. She's hard coded to oh yeah, never mind, she's gone. She's hard coded to be faster than us. Because at first we catch up for like the first half, but for the second half we just lose her. Don't think we saved a lot of seconds here. No, we were much slower. That's so odd. I guess we had a perfect time last. Yeah, must have had a perfect run last time. But if we if we manage to not mess up at the beginning here, we could save at least like 20 seconds in this level, I guess, segment. So I'll just take the drop here. Nice. It's a risk, but definitely worth it. Could have even dropped earlier. Jumping into the ramp is faster than taking the ramp, but it feels faster. And that's definitely not faster than anything. It's like one of the only pipes that has outgassing. Don't want to go high ground here? Maybe you would, but I won't. No roll. Oh, we just got into like the slow down zone around the enemies. Enemies don't slow you down when you hit them, they also slow you down when you just go close to them. And we dropped a lot of frames, but we're still in the run. That's important for me. I thought about maybe using a webcam to... Oh, that's really bad. Didn't need to go there. Using a webcam to film like my device and the inputs, and also have maybe a little more smoother experience. It's a filmed screen, but it might perform much better. It could also be interesting for people, but I'm obscure like half the screen. And I'm not using like the broadcast, I guess, airplayed version to play the game. I'm watching on my phone while I play, because the performance is much better. So it looks like while you in a roll, or I guess downstairs, while you're like sliding, you can queue a takedown. So might be worth to just queue a takedown, because swiping in the direction you're already running, like right for example, won't do anything bad to you. It's an attack move. You can just queue that. Not sure what the range is to queue that. We run into every single outgassing and we get a pretty bloody screen. But I think we saved 20 seconds. Oh, we saved 15 in this segment alone. And we lost 5 before, but we had 10 before, so we up 20, 21. It's doable. I think this is one of the segments where I make one of the bigger mess ups. I have to identify and know the solutions, or recall them in time. The sound is a little off, and that really confuses me. Like between what I see and what I hear, because I got the sound via the computer where I broadcast this to. Oh, that's not good. If you time it correctly, she can skip the initial swing, which is definitely my intention, so... We jumped too high. Oh, we didn't jump high enough. So we can just take... Okay, this is coming from bad to worse. We would just... At least we only screwed up minorly. I think we still save time if you don't have any other mess ups here. This is the most difficult section, at least the one I remember from now, where I understand how to fight the boss a little better. And there's so much time to be lost when you have to do it 3-4 times. That's part of the game, and we messed up. We didn't queue for a roll, we queued for a slide, and then we couldn't jump to initiate another roll. It's definitely not bad. This is a level I don't understand. She could just climb up here. Doesn't ever have to run all the way to the right just to get higher. So much scaffolding, like, apart from a run, but I guess it's a game. so it should be that logical. Especially if you do like a 25-meter jump downwards. Yeah, that's where I previously said there was issue. And if she sees like 3, like I guess police force on the one building, and there's more, and she's running further, she will get captured for sure. Okay, just have to roll once. We still saved 15 seconds by not messing up that badly in the section, but there's at least 10 more seconds to be gained. And there's a mess up, so there's maybe 15. I guess, like, be optimistically 15 seconds to be saved in the previous segment, and we can take that off our current total, which is 15. Maybe I have to set it up so while you're live in a run, it tells you what the best possible is if you take like your best segments. But I might not have the updated version of live splits or set it up correctly. The shift is even like the most used program anymore, but it's the aesthetic I like, and it works for me. As I use spacebar, because you time the segments when you tap on next at the end of the level. I'm not sure if sliding all the way to the end is a good idea, but sliding definitely helps to not fall on the opposite side of a like elevator shaft when you slide or you fall down. Sliding makes you slow. We just slide it into a ramp and now run it up. There's so much odd stuff here. Not sure if there's RNG to it, but there definitely is in the boss fights. Unless someone can crack the logic she takes. He was on my run, and that is on my way, but I don't think... Oh, yeah. So, if you see the slow motion, it definitely means there's an enemy on your way. But I think towards like the end of this level, there's so many enemies that you don't have to fight, so you can just keep on running. You jump here, and you shouldn't be afraid of dying. Oh, you're on my land. Shouldn't be afraid of dying, because you won't, otherwise you would never finish. But that to me seemed pretty perfect, and we saved 14 seconds. We're almost a minute up, and we just made new world records. So as I said, 30 runs till sub 30. We'll see how realistic it is. Don't think there was lot to same mistake. You have to cue the right and then the roll to initiate, because the roll didn't get the full jump there. The roll accelerates you towards the direction of the roll, which is the whole idea of speeding up here. Remember, we did the same mistakes last time. But apart from the minute we saved against the previous run, if we don't mess it up in the end, we still have a few really good segments, which might even... I guess I can run it against world record, but I don't think I would win there, because a world record takes the in-game timer, so it's more precise. Per level takes the in-game timer, and it also doesn't have any loading times, which are included in the run right now. I know for the like full game, proper game on console or computer, you remove the loading times, and it saves like 3 minutes in the full run. I might consider that, but it's so tedious. Just timing it by hand works. I mean, if there's competition and they would only run this if we implement those rules, they should tell me, and we can definitely work it out. But at first I just want to see other people run this, because we just set a new world record and new personal best. The world record is always a personal best, I guess, unless you like mess with the rules or something. But even in the run we're doing right now, we are like 50 seconds faster than previous run, and that was world record. So the world record has been I recall this. Nice. Just alone the fact that we didn't mess up there saved us a lot of time. I think I didn't take the best route, but I definitely took a good one working for the run right now. Yeah, alone the fact that the blind run was world record and I beat it by a little over 1 minute. And the one we're doing right now is 1.5 minutes faster. So maybe even we do 5.2 and a little bit faster. And we are looking at like what, 32 minutes maybe? Definitely interesting to see what's happening. I really don't want to choke here, but this run has potential already up to this point, and just to show that there's so much room to improve. If I do almost perfect vanilla run, which there's at least like I'd say by now 30 seconds to save even in the run we did right now. If I do the vanilla run without any like advanced ideas or new ideas, and that's the end, it's a perfect vanilla run, and having that alone is worth a lot to me. Oh yeah, recall what we did here. We messed up the routing. We actually don't have to go up here. We just we messed up a little bit. We just have to go over there and save our life. Now just get down, just run past this. Yeah, that is from the 30 seconds to save. The mistake we just made by taking the high ground is at least worth 25. So we're looking at potentially saving up to 50 seconds past the run we're just doing, which is over a minute faster than the personal best we had just before. So not sure, but I want to submit both runs just to have the history of it. If people like unable to see obsolete runs, should still be in there. But beating my own time by over a minute last time, and right now I'm at least a minute faster, if not more, really makes me feel well. But we were extremely lucky in the final level. I mean, we not only got first try with quite a good like shortcut, we also, and that's more important to me, yeah, we lost seconds there by messing up the same, or messing up in a different way, but in the same fashion. Yeah, lost my train of thought a little bit there. There's, I say up to 50 seconds to be saved in the current run. Yeah, I wanted to have both runs uploaded that we do today. The previous one where we set new best, or I guess personal world record best, whatever. And the one we're doing right now, which has potential to become another world record. Beats means I beat myself twice today by just doing 2 runs. But the world record is like over a year old now, and it even beats the previous world record that was deemed invalid by myself a while ago, which is okay, but there's still records to be broken. That's the whole idea I want to show people, and maybe motivate them to play this game against me. I said it's possible to get sub 30 in 30 tries, and the counter is a little off, but it's at 13 right now, and we're beating our record by at least a minute, if not more, almost 1.5 minutes, and the previous record was 34:19, so we should be sub 33, which I believe is quite good, but the sub 30 is like the end goal. Oh yeah, we messed up this level like at least 2 minutes last time. Not to say, but we just messed another time. We just have to go down all the time. That's also why the level is like called Abstieg, which basically translates into downwards. Yeah, we Look, we saved 30 seconds against our previous run, and we still made a mistake. So with the 2 minutes, we're already faster. If we don't mess up more, there's at least another minute to be saved for a potential world record run, which would put us at like 31 with the current idea, which is not sub 30, but it's also not impossible. So if we manage to get the... So last run, just a few minutes ago, half an hour ago, when we were on this level, we had to do twice because I took one too early. So I think I have to do 3 jumps here. That's the first. That's the second. And now we just drop down. Yeah, we drop down. Then we drop down here. Now maybe we drop down here. Yeah, we drop down here, and then we... that's the... We drop down first, and then we take the line. So we jump here. But it's still good enough. I don't think we're faster than previously, maybe 5 seconds. We saved 16 seconds. Yeah, we didn't mess up. So I think there's another 10 seconds. So it's a minute 10 against our current run. And we are on world record pace by more than 2 minutes. Just to put it out there. I'll try to advertise it. But if I'm motivated enough, I might put in the effort tomorrow to do another run where I had to... Oh, no. Shocking right here. I have to do at least 2 runs, of which the first I don't mess up at all. Or at least I don't mess up more than we did. And I just have to remember it is faster than going out of the web. I just have to remember that there's much time to save. And you can beat your personal best again. I think going up here is worth it, but we messed up. We lost a lot of speed. I still got it, okay. Yeah, it's worth it because this line is really long. And line is really fast, I think. It's definitely faster than running up a ramp or doing some more jumping stuff. And we take him out. And slide here, jump. Let's see what's next. Oh, it's a speed jump. There was one idea where I wanted to speedcraft taking speed rounds late, but it didn't turn out to be any useful. High ground not worth it here, but the takeout might be. Okay, that made no sense. See how we instantly got them to kick jump? Because I queued the takedown while rolling, so just in case I missed him, I would still get the credit. It's another William screen. Didn't think they would put multiple in here. I'm getting some messages by someone I don't know. Maybe just a scammer. I'll ignore it for now. Oh, that's bad. Okay, that's new. I guess that was the end trigger, and we somehow skipped it. We're on the final level now. We're on 2 minutes paced, and there's 3 minutes to save. So I won't play it risky here. I'll still take shortcuts, but only ones that are in view. So whenever on the lower corner of the screen I can see the next rope, I'll take it. Definitely could jump here or there. Yeah, this is basically the same route we did before. And we take the save. Nice. Yeah, I just hope I don't mess up or get a really bad boss here. But if I don't, there's potential. Especially, if I recall correctly, we had the balancing part. Yeah, the balancing part just before the final fight. Oh, that's bad. Maybe it's not. We have to go up here. The balancing part, we didn't have the speed, like the the bypass where we roll. So if we manage to do this time, because if I recall correctly, it's just past the ramp, we have some room to... There's also like the bullshit we did in the second run. Yeah, that was unnecessary. We're just taking the jump. The climb here. Yeah, we mess up here as well. We got it this time. Nice! So it's all on me to choke the boss fight. Is it? Should be. Yeah, let's go. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, we got it, nice. Could have had the... like, the issue where she decides to... So we have to jump now. Jump, roll, jump, roll, jump, roll, jump, roll, jump, roll. And here it goes in the boss fight. Okay. All here to choke. 1 minute. Oh no, we're too close. Can't take her here. We have to actually like hope for her to turn around. She usually turns around right there and she got it. Yeah, we definitely have a bad boss fight. Just on virtue of our actions right there. Have lost track of her. It's her. No, I don't think we have her. No, we didn't. Okay, we go up. Yeah, this is a choke I was talking about. We got perfect like run. The boss fight. And we can't kick her, right? No, we can't. She usually changes direction and goes down again. Never goes up to final level. Got her once here. Let's go up and get her on timing. The boss fight's awful. Could have... No, she's not here. Could have saved so much time. Ah, it's bad, it's bad, bad, bad. Don't turn direction on me. No. It's a preemptive like roll. There she goes. Okay, she still got one on me, but I think I'll take the ramp down. Oh, I got the collectible that I don't need. We can take the ramp. She's down there, yeah, she's down there. Be faster, and she tried to roll me. I got her, I got her. Oh, she recovered? Dude, what the hell? Never seen that. Yeah, that's what I mean by choking the boss run. We lost our world record in this run. I think she's going out. No, she's going down. Yeah, we should be able to get her right here. We have to just change direction properly and then slide. We got her back here, but we definitely choked in the final. And we only have 1 minute. So we lost over 1 minute in the boss fight against our previous boss fight. The boss fight alone. I guess the whole last level. It might be worth to add an extra chapter or segment to distinguish between the whole level where you get to the boss. Because I think this time we were actually pretty good and we made no mistakes in the last, so we saved 10 seconds against this. But we definitely messed up the boss fight and have only 1 minute left. But it still means that we were over 1 minute faster than our previous best. So that means we set a new world record and personal best again at 33:13. And to my best ability, I'll say that you could do the boss fight at least a minute faster, if not minute 15, at least the whole level, by virtue of what we just seen. And also, I want to highlight this, there's at least 1 minute before the final level of issues that I personally identified and say you could make much, much faster. And with that, I'm done. I played the game twice, which was my initial plan. I wanted to play up